Thank you very much, Jill. Yes, Dominic Dale just loves this kind of atmosphere, as you mentioned before. A former winner of this.
When you're ready, please.
He seems to drink in the fact he's centre stage.
5 years of yakking. When you're ready, Dominic.
Lagging it, yeah.
But that's a man called O'Sullivan, a good surname to have if you're a snooker player. Not Ronnie, of course, it's Sean O'Sullivan.
Yeah, really nice lad, Sean O'Sullivan, and gets 1 or 2 results.
Dominic, your choice.
Home Nation Series, he had a couple of notable victories along the way.
Thank you. Dominic Dale's won the
Yes,
lag.
his best was the last 16 of the Scottish Open in Glasgow just before Christmas. Capable, very capable player.
Yeah, lost to Chinese player Yu Delu, but nice lad. He's got a tough one here, of course. Dominic's been there and done it, hasn't he, in this form of the game, and as you say, he loves it out there. What a beautiful start that is. This is just a lovely shot. The keeper's a bit close to the side cushion. That he's almost on it, but it's still a very good red. Well, that's 2 good shots in a row.
8. Sean O'Sullivan,
That's
8.
where it ends. He's a bit of a technical player, I'm told. I hear some good reports about Sean. I think you've got to have a little bit of instinct at this shootout. You can show a little bit of instinct in your game. You've got to put your cue down, point your cue and hit it sometimes. Probably no time to go through all the drills. I mean, Dominic, you could never describe as a quick player, nor a slow player, but he's just able to put the speed on when he needs to.
Big gap between these two in the world rankings. Dale 32nd, O'Sullivan 84th. Although this format, as we've seen so many times, is the ultimate leveller. Well, he's looking at making this plant.
Dominic Dale, 11.
Never threatened. This tournament is a really good opportunity, not for veterans like Dominic Dale, who have become accustomed to playing in front of the TV cameras, but for players like Sean O'Sullivan, great opportunity to become accustomed to the pressures that go with playing TV snooker.
Well, it's a great opportunity to get your name in lights, to learn something. Like you say, become accustomed to playing on the TV when a lot of these guys aren't really used to it. I think that's the one thing I've always liked about the shootout. You see all the guys at the venue all waiting to play. Some of them are not necessarily guys you'll always see at a venue. Some of them are top-up players. Cross-section of snooker players from throughout the world, all in the same room. It's quite nice. Shouldn't be forgotten, the last year the final was Finland versus Belgium. Shows you that snooker's got a wide appeal.
And these two are from traditional hotbeds, one from Wales, the other from Essex. I'll tell you
One.
what, at that pace, to stun out for the pink, that was a cracking shot. No applause, but tremendous from Dale. A man who's won 2 world ranking titles, Neil. That should never be forgotten.
7.
No, that's right. Winner of the shootout as well, but 2 world ranking titles. I think he's, if I'm not mistaken, Phil, and you'll correct me if I am, he's won 2 world ranking titles, but he's never been in the top 16 in the world, which is quite something,
8.
really, isn't it? And there's been plenty of players in the 16 that never won anything.
Well, it's unique. He won the Grand Prix, beating John Higgins in the final, and the Shanghai Masters, beating his good mate Ryan Day in the final.
It could only happen to the spaceman, couldn't it? To win twice, but still not be in that top flight.
Clock now in operation.
It gets you in the Masters, it gets you at the Crucible
14.
without a qualifier. But it's never happened to him.
15.
But there you can see how he doesn't have to take a long time on the shots. He can speed up. He's one of those. I think he's a fan of the shootout because the year after he won it in 2014, he
In the white, please.
lost on the opening match, the match that Robin
20.
Hull had to play earlier on, and sat in the front row for about the next 3 days watching all
21.
the matches, or certainly near the front.
Well, he certainly looks similar now to when he won this 3 years ago. He'd got
27.
peroxide blonde hair and he was wearing a pink shirt, I recall.
Because the other thing about him, he sung, didn't he, afterwards?
28.
It was a Sinatra song or what it was, but he sung after he won it, so we kind of hope he doesn't win again, really, to go through all that again. I'm only kidding, he's a great guy, and he's a good singer.
35.
Yeah, a few years ago when the players were asked to provide their own walk-on music, he wanted to
36.
come into Mario Lanza.
$43. 44.
Well, it looks like it's going to be a good start for the previous shootout winners. A couple of playing already, and they both won.
51.
Don't forget, we've still got Barry Hawkins to come. The GOAT, Martin Gould, local lad.
52.
The snooker club that he practices across the road from here. He's won this before. Angles, our friend, he's got a tough one because he's playing
59.
Michael White, a previous winner.
$60.
To make a break of 40 or more in this format is a real achievement.
67.
There's a £2,000 highest break prize, you know.
68.
Well, I think we'll see a century at some point because we've seen them before, basically, and there's more matches. It's by the law of averages, I think we'll see one. Could be here. Been a lovely break, this, isn't it? Tremendous stuff. Plenty of
74.
time left.
Well, this is the target already.
$83.
Dominic Dale, dynamic and deadly, through to the next round with an 83 break, the highest of the competition so far. Next up.